So we're gonna lock this guy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to take a look at some Fury Thunder gameplay. So yeah, it's actually been a while since I've run this setup. I think actually the last time I ran it, we only had modules. We didn't have pilots. So I'm gonna try out with pilots because there's one skill for the Thunder that can actually make a huge difference, and that is the shot grouping one. So we have a Fury here with maxed MK2 Thunders, last stand, thermo nuke, and we have lockdown ammo just in case anyone tries to escape. Got to make sure that we lock them down, and we are going to use my pilot on here because with this pilot we will get an additional 5% more damage. But the sharpshooter skill, this is the one that I think can actually make quite a big difference, and it's kind of scary to think if it does make a difference. What is the setup on, say, a behemoth gonna look like with 4 Thunders? But anyways, we have shot grouping here, and we also have adamant gunsmith. This one will only go into effect if the other team has 3 beacons, but still adding more damage and adding the shot grouping to Thunders, I think, can make this build pretty deadly. So we're gonna try this out. As for the rest of my lineup, we have a Strider here with Redeemer, Magnums, Lockdown Ammo, Last Stand, Anti-Control, and here are the pilot skills for the Strider. And moving on, let me just go on over to the Spectre. We have the Igniters, Last Stand, Thermo Nuke, Anti-Control, Lockdown Ammo, and here are the pilot skills. I think this is the first time I've actually run this setup, on my channel, at least, on the live server. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be very deadly. And then we have the Bulwark here with Glories, Last Stand, Heavy Armor Kit, Advanced Repair Unit, and here are the pilot skills for this. And then lastly, we have the Nemesis. So I haven't really run this setup in a while. I actually really like the Vortex on here, but because of the low key and the Pursuer and stuff, it can actually make this build pretty hard to play sometimes with all that stealth. But we do have it with Last Stand, Thermo Nuke, Advanced Repair Unit, and here are the pilot skills. And what I was thinking is I'm going to run a game with this lineup. I may possibly put the Fury Glory in as well to make that comparison between the Glory and the Thunder. I think that would be kind of interesting in the second game. We'll see how this goes first. But anyways, off to game number 1. Okay, so game 1, we have dropped into Springfield map, and this is Beacon Rush. I'm actually going to start with my Strider here. My thinking is if I can actually slow them down in getting to center, because my teammate's going there, so I'm watching where he's going. And what is this guy in right over here? So I'm going to try to actually lock this guy. He's going to put his shield up, which is what I want. And let's see if we can try to actually wear this guy down as well. I'm not sure what that guy's in actually. Let's just move out of here. We got quite a bit of damage in on some of those players. Even this guy, he's almost out. Let me just reload my Redeemers. And we are going to try to lock this guy here. Let's just try to dash back and forth just so that it's going to be harder for them to hit me. And if we can get this guy as well. Try to save up these dashes a bit here. And I didn't drop in with the Fury Thunder for obvious reasons. We need to make sure that we have the beacons first. This guy's just watching his shield here. Let's see if we can get him now. And if we can get this guy too. I'm actually doing a pretty decent job at taking this guy out. If I can get one more shot in, there we go. But I did get taken out. What's going on over here? Whoa. You don't want to let this guy have the beacon so easily like that. Let's just drop in here with the Fury. Because I'm thinking, maybe I can walk all the way to their platform. If I can do that, I think I can actually do quite a bit of damage. Just stop this guy. I could have used lockdown ammo, but he's almost down there. So we have way too many guys here on the platform. These guys have got to move across quick, quick, quick. The first person to die should go straight to that center. So I'm going to move across here. Try to see if I can follow this Ares here if I can. Looks like he actually got locked on. If I can lock this guy to save him. And I actually did a pretty decent job there at not only locking him down, but I think even at doing damage. That was at like, what, 3? Holy crap. Look at his health. That was actually pretty crazy. And we're going to get him now. There's no ways. Yep, there we go. Let's just use that lockdown ammo. And can I get this guy? I got this guy as well. So we should be able to take him out. There's another guy here. Let's just try to play the corner. Gotta save up our shots here to deal with this guy. Trying to knock his... Yeah, I think he's gonna dash towards me here. Trying to save up here. Did I lock him? No, I didn't. So we're gonna lock this guy. Look at his health. Holy crap. You kidding? Managed to take out that nemesis too. Man, this is wild. Come on. I'm having trouble taking this guy out though. There we go. So we got a rampage with it, but that was really tricky to play that because as you saw there, I had multiple players trying to attack me. But with that shot grouping, that makes a huge difference. And I'm kind of wondering if that's the reason why they didn't buff the Thunder further. Because you got to think, it's a weapon that you can pretty much get for free on some bots, right? So for it to do that amount of damage is actually quite devastating with that shot grouping. And with pilot skills, let me just see if I can get this guy here. I have to defend against 2 guys. And the one guy is in an invader. So I have to make sure that I stay on this beacon. A lot of the times, players won't do that. Let's see if I can just move back here. Try to get rid of this guy. And then we'll move this way. Yeah, a lot of times players back up. You don't want to do that because he could have got that beacon and then he spawns there. And there would have been no ways for me to get it back. What does this guy have here? I'm gonna put up my shield. Try to get him in the air. Let's just move this way. We've been suppressed. Just try to knock that guy's shield. And if we can fall back here, he's gonna back up a bit. And we're gonna fling this that way. There we go. So it looks like we're down on beacons slightly. I still have enough time. 4.5 minutes is more than enough. Let's try to get this guy. The main thing is now I've got to try to see if I can wear him out a bit. This guy's going to be making an attack here. I've got to see if I can try to fire this around the corner. Turn my shield up. Let's just move to the side. Whoop! I accidentally pressed the advanced repair there, which wasn't a very smart thing to do. Let's try to get some more damage in here if we can. Okay, there we go. So it looks like these guys might be starting to bot out here. If I can get some more damage in on this player there, if I can get within range, I might be able to hit him with Vortex. Oh, that was a good hit there. And my teammate's going straight to the platform there, which is a very smart thing to do. I always like seeing players, play that way. Let's take that guy out. And we should be able to take this guy out, I think. This is a traditionalist Falcon, so I gotta make sure that I stay inside this beacon radius. So this guy might actually take... Speaking of thunder, this guy actually has the thunder on his falcon. And I believe that might be game. I don't think he has another bot. Yeah, so it looks like we ended up winning. But that was a crazy run with that Fury Thunder. And you know what I'm going to do actually? Because I want to see the comparison now. I'm going to actually set up another Fury. But I'm going to run Glory on it. And we're going to have a Fury with Thunder and Glory in the same lineup. I want to see how we do with that. So we ended up doing 2.6 million, 10 kills, 1 beacon. And let's take a look to see what our teammates and the other team was running. So this guy here is running some MK2 stuff. Really good to see that he's leveling up his weapons. You know, I really like seeing that. And they are working on their pilots. And let's hop on over to the other team. And this guy is running some level 9 stuff. I'm looking at his weapons. Kind of leveled up to about level 11. Looks like he's moving some to level 12 as well. And this player over here is running some Ares and some MK2 weapons, which is really nice to see once again. So okay, I'm going to put the other Fury into my lineup with the Glory, and we're going to have the Thunder in there as well. And we are going to see how we do in game number 2. Okay, so game 2 we have dropped in on Powerplant map, and this is Beacon Rush once again. I decided to actually start with the Strider here again, so that we can get these beacons quickly. I think getting into this gap area is going to be key, especially with the Fury Thunder. And we're going to watch out for this guy here. I'm going to see if I can perhaps steal this. If we can lock this guy so that I can get this beacon, that's going to be key. Just try to take this guy out. There's another one here. This guy's a blitz. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. They're on that side too. Yeah, this is going to be a bad spot to be. I don't think I want to hang around here. Actually, you know what? If we can actually get this beacon, because I think what they're going to do is they're going to keep on jumping towards this side, which could be a blessing in disguise. Just got to make sure that we take out, you know, their Mercuries and stuff. Oh! Can I get this guy? Okay. Now I've got to try to see if I can actually drop in here with the Fury. What is this guy in? There's a guy right on this beacon here. I have no idea what he's in. Oh, it's a Falcon. And I think it's probably a traditionalist Falcon. So we're getting him pretty good with these 3 Thunders here. He's actually doing quite a good job at taking him out. Problem is this guy going to jump here? We got to get him before he jumps. His last stand has kicked in. There we go. Uh-oh. Trying to do as much damage here with this. And I can lock these guys, all of them. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are these guys moving in towards this side here? Man, this Fury is doing so much damage. Come on, get out of stealth, get out of stealth. There we go. Okay, we finally got it. But, oh geez, there's another guy here. Okay, let me just try to heal up a bit. My plan is going to be to try to see if I can lock him. You know, my teammates here. Let's get this guy actually first. Let's try to do this. See if we can at least do some damage to his shield here. Holy crap. Man, this Fury Thunder is insane. How many guys have I taken out with it? I'm going to go down to this pursuer, but... Jeez, that's crazy. Time to drop in with this one now. Okay, we can see how much damage this does to that Falcon. Although this one may not be upgraded as much. Come on, I'm trying to get this guy up top here. Let's just move this way. Got him. Oh, holy crap. Come on. That was a really good run with those Furies. That was pretty impressive. The Fury Thunder though, that was doing so much damage on the side. That was crazy. Let's see if we can get this guy. And I'm gonna lock onto this one next. There's only 2 players. Yes, yes, both of them. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Yes. I still have... He has another one. Jeez. I wonder if that's their last one. They dropped in a lot of bots. I still have actually my Nemesis. Man, that was a crazy game by the gap there. That Fury Thunder was just eating them up alive. And I actually think the Fury Thunder does more damage to the Falcon. I'll have to test that out further, but I think, you know, it's kind of like the Storm and the Gust. I think does more damage to the Falcon than the energy version of it. So take a look at that. So we were actually down a player too. So 2.5 million damage, 10 kills, 5 beacons, and let's take a look at my teammate. So this player here is in Master. He does have 3 hanger decks though. What I would actually personally do, this is just myself, it kind of helps you with the resources. Only focus on 1 hanger deck and you'll get your weapons, you know, up to MK2 pretty quick, I think. And but you know what, the hanger's looking pretty good. They are leveling up their weapons, so that's always a good thing to see. And you know what, kudos to my teammates, because they kind of stood, actually it might have even been 4 versus 6. I'm looking at this guy here. This guy's in Champion League, so he either dropped out or, holy crap, he only has 4 hanger slots. Yeah, I think the thing that I would do, work on that 5th one if you can. So I think he just he kind of lost all his bots there, and it kind of shows, especially at this level. So we were going up against players with some MK2. That is some funky Fury there. Zeus, Trident, and Flux. We call that the Swiss Army build. And let's take a look at his teammate here. Another Champion League player. Level 9, and their weapons are kind of level, it's the same level as their bots. So in this case, you know, if this player is watching, what I would do is I would level up all your weapons to level 12. MK1 level 12, and keep your bots at this level. It would really help you, I think, in doing more damage. But you did pretty well, I think, for what you had. I mean, you came second on your team, so that's good improvement, I think, working towards that. And you know, I'm going to show you something else here in terms of what I changed in my lineup, because I said that, you know, I took that Bulwark out. So here is the Fury Glory. We have pretty much the same setup, so you can see anti-control, last stand. And this one here, actually, you know, it didn't even have thermo nuke, but that was one of the changes that I decided to just throw on there. But in terms of, you know, these skills here, pretty much the same thing. This one is slightly different, just to add the additional 5%. So that's kind of what I did. And then lockdown ammo, which you don't want to do with this build, because you obviously, you know, these weapons are lockdown weapons, so you don't need to do this. You could probably get away with the advanced repair unit or something, or maybe even death mark, but I think advanced repair unit would be the better choice. But I put this on here because the Fury Thunder, you know, I had that. I think maybe I should have put the thermo nuke, but I just wanted to see how it would do in comparison. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.